Today I'm going to teach you how to play the chord progression used in the song Old Love that's performed by Eric Clapton. I got into this song because of John Mayer. John Mayer loves this song and talks about it in a lot of interviews and sometimes plays it live. So I'm going to teach you both versions that Eric Clapton plays. He plays both an electric version and an acoustic version on the Unplugged album. And the licks that happen are different. The chords are exactly the same, but the licks that happen in between the chords are a little bit different. So I'm going to teach you both sets of licks, okay? So first we're going to go over the acoustic version. And yeah, so we'll go over all the licks and chords in the acoustic version, and then I'll teach you the licks that are different in the electric version. So here we go. I'll play it, and then I'll explain it. Alright, so that is the chord progression and lick for the verse. What that is the lick is, you can play it with either your ring finger, or you can play it, I think it's actually a little bit easier to get to the A minor chord in time if you play it with your pinky, because then you can already be holding down the A minor chord that you go to. So I play it like this. Open E, E 3rd fret, open A 3rd fret, open A, E 3rd fret, and then A minor chord. Okay, it plays that A minor chord. Then next chord is going to be an F chord. Just a regular F bar chord. Then you're going to go here to a G sus4 bar chord. Okay, so what that is, it's that's the next chord, and what that is barred the entire 3rd fret. Bar the entire 3rd fret with your index finger, and then you can play it this way. I think it's easier just to play it with one finger, but basically you need to either bar or play it like this, like a sort of an A chord, or bar it with your ring finger, the 5th fret, A string, D string, and G string. So 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings barred at the 5th fret. 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings barred at the 5th fret. Okay, then you just go to a regular G bar chord. So G sus4 bar chord, and then G bar chord. Now you could also play the G sus4 here, and then the open regular G chord, but the thing is, it kind of conflicts with the vocals. So I think the way that he does it on the album, he plays it here. Because this note, the high note, kind of conflicts with the vocals. So you can play it that way, but it's not going to sound quite as good, okay? So you can play also the G sus4 to G right here, or G sus4 to G right here. I would suggest that. Okay, then it goes back to the lick. A minor, F, G sus4, G. And then it keeps repeating that lick and going through. And that's the entire pattern for the verses, okay? Now, the pattern for the chorus is, and that's when it goes to Makes Me So Angry, you're just going to go to F, to E, A minor, and then C augmented, then G, then D with the F sharp and the bass, F again, E, F, E, back into the verse. Okay, so I'll go through this one more time, explain all these chords for the chorus. Makes Me So Angry, F. Now, by the way, the F bar chord and the E chord, you can also play anytime throughout this as an F dominant chord, or F7 chord, or an E dominant chord, E7 chord, okay? So you can play it like this. Gives it a more bluesy sound. So what I'm doing there is just playing a regular F7 chord, or F dominant 7th chord, to E7, or E dominant 7th chord. But I'm not sure if it's a guitar or another instrument that's playing that on the album. So you can play it or not play it. You can play regular F to regular E, or F dominant 7th to E dominant 7th, any of those times. It's up to you, okay? So F to E, A minor, C augmented. What the C augmented is 3rd fret A string, 2nd fret D string, 1st fret G string, 1st fret B string, and then you can play the high E open if you want to, but you don't have to hit that note. Okay, so again, 3rd fret A string, 2nd fret D string, 1st fret G string, 1st fret B string, high E string is open if you want to play it at all. So A minor, C augmented, G, and then D over F sharp. So what that is a D chord, regular D chord, but then bring your thumb over and grab the 2nd fret at the low E string and mute the A string. So the D chord with the E string 2nd fret in the bass. So G, D over F sharp, then F. Remember, you can do F dominant 7th if you want to as well. E or E7. F, E, back into the verse, okay? So what's the difference in the electric version? The electric version, it plays this as the lick instead. Okay, so instead of it plays this. And then the second time through the progression, it plays. So what is that? You're going to play play the 5th fret at the A string and slide up to the 7th fret. Then play the 5th fret at the D string, and then play a 5th fret at the 7th fret at the D string. And then you're going to quickly grab this A minor chord. So you play an A minor bar chord right here, but instead don't play the lowest E string. Don't play that. Instead, just play from the 5th fret. So play the same type of thing, chord, but only play from the 5th string to all the way to the 1st string. So it's okay, and then you play the same thing: F, G sus4, G, and then here's the lick. You can play slide from pick the 7th fret at the G string and slide up to the 9th fret. Then play the 7th fret at the G string again. Then 5th fret at the G string. Then 7th fret at the B string. Then the D string, 7th fret at the D string. Then 5th fret at the D string. And then play the A minor again. Same thing, only playing from the 5th string to the 1st string. Don't play the low E string. So, okay, cool. So you can also play it up here if you wanted to. You could play that. You could play it right here. And also you could so instead of, and then you can also play it here instead of play. It's the same thing, but instead play right here to go into the A minor, regular A minor open chord. All right, that should cover it.